Hello everyone, Miss Gretchen with Rubies and Moonstones. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you like it here and would consider subscribing. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. I really do greatly appreciate each and every one of you, so thank you so very much. Look who just flew in. I've got Nigel, A Very Proper Bird by Richard Lorenz. And so if you are returning to my channel, you know how much I love Richard Lorenz birds. So I had to get Mr. Nigel. He is 25.6 by 34.2 inches or 65 by 87 centimeters. So he's going to be a pretty big bird. And of course this is going to be a square kit. So let's go ahead and just get into it and take a look at him. And one of the things I do love about these new boxes is on this side, it tells us already that we are going to have 80 colors in here with 4 ABs. Doesn't look like there's going to be any fairy dust, but there's 91,089 drills on this canvas. Okay, oh, this way. So, pulling out the new box. Down here we have our thank you pamphlet, but inside of it is our sticker sheet. And that is where we have our small picture of Nigel with the original artwork and our pre-cut stickers showing us that there are in fact 80 colors. And our ABs are going to be over here. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the canvas. It looks like there's going to be a green, red, yellow, and blue AB in there. So we will take a look at those drills when we get to them. Here is their new toolkit. If you are not familiar with the new toolkit, I'll show it to you really quick because there's really not that much stuff in it anymore. They are giving us baggies still, and then they have a new pre-filled pin with a 4-tip multi-placer on the end, and then they also give a 7-tip multi-placer as well, some extra putty, and these new stackable trays. They're much larger than the old trays, and I really like these new trays. They're going to make a nice collection of stackable trays over time. So, all right, we'll put that away. No washi tape, no tweezers anymore, even though this is a square drilled kit. And no cover minder, of course. So that's all we get in the toolkit anymore. It still is a really nice toolkit in comparison to other toolkits, but it's going to be the same 4 items every time, so I likely won't even go through the toolkit in the future. All right, let's take a look at the actual canvas because this is what I want to see. So here are our drills and our color palette. This is a bit of a darker color palette with some light colors in there as well. You can see a lot of 310 on this side. But we will take a look at these drills more momentarily. Let's go ahead and look at the canvas though. So I am going to roll it back on itself just so that it lays flatter a little bit faster. And since it's poured glue, we know that that's okay. It does have the perforated plastic, of course, the perforated cover, but there are still no lines to help us see where those perforations are. And there he is. I love Nigel. So as of the time of this filming, Nigel is actually still available on Diamond Art Club's website. All the other birds that were recently released have sold out immediately, and Nigel did not, and I have no idea why. I love Nigel. I love everything about him. It is a darker color palette. Look at all this color blocking. So hopefully we have some good black in here, because there is a lot of color blocking of black in the background. This entire area here, this is black, this is black, this patch here, a lot of it in there. So there's going to be a lot of color blocking. This whole patch down here is black. And then of course there's other color blocking as well within these areas and in the background. So the background is going to go very quickly. And then of course there's going to be a bit of confetti in here, but there's still not a lot of confetti on this piece. I think this one is actually going to go relatively quickly. There's just not a lot of confetti. Most of it is within his face. There's a little bit in here, but there's still decent patches because of his like checkerboard vest. And then down here in the butterfly, we've got some confetti, but even there's a lot of patches of coloring. And again, the background is just color blocked sections. So this is going to go together really fast, I believe. My only concern is these dark colors. If the black drills aren't great, then there's going to be a lot of picking out of bad drills. But I love Richard Lorenz birds, and I have to have every single one of them. One of the things that I also really love about Nigel is the color contrast. So we have Nigel, of course, here in the middle, and then we have these circular motions. So there's this circular motion behind him, and the ring that comes around on the outside that is dark, and then we have the light coming in and the light in the background, and I just love that color contrast. I think that it makes this piece really stand out, and it makes Nigel pop, and then we have this bright flower here on the top and like a crow up above. I love this piece. I do. I still am just flabbergasted as to how he did not sell out in addition to all of the other Richard Lorenz birds. I don't get it. I love him. I do. And I'm really excited to complete this one because, like I said, I think this is going to go together really fast. The only thing that makes me nervous, as I already said, is the black. But hopefully we have good black drills. It seems like it's kind of hit or miss with Diamond Art Club sometimes. Sometimes their black drills really aren't that bad, and then sometimes they're really not that great. So I guess we'll just have to see what we ended up with, but I won't know that till I actually get them out, put them in a tray, and see how they are. So speaking of drills, let's take a look at them. So if going through the colors is not your thing, please feel free to skip forward. After I go through all of the drills, I will show you where I see all of the special drills going. So if you want to see that part, you can just skip over the reading off of all of the different colors until the end. But if you'd like to see how much of each color is going to be in this kit, then I will show you right now. So we'll go ahead and get into this. Starting off with 3 bags of 938, 2 bags of 869, 3861, 898, 3799, 420, and then it looks like we have 9 bags of 310. So I showed you all of those black patches in the back, but yeah, 9 bags of 310. And then we have 2 bags of 3371, 3852, 301, 154, 839, 844, 451, 452, 3042, 3864, 782, 2 bags of 400, 2 bags of 829, 2 bags of 3021, 2 bags of 939, 300, 680, 550, 3782, 3364, 3362, 3860, 977, 720-3790, 823-840-740, 520-131. So here is our first AB. It is that bright orangish yellowish color. I think it's mostly orange. It's got kind of a yellow tint to it though. So and since this is our first AB, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. There's an iridescent coating on the tops of the drills, which gives it a special sparkly shine to the drills. It just makes them pop a little bit more and highlight those areas on the canvas. 841-3363-801, 453-3822, 471-333-114. So here is our second AB, the red AB. 402-311-336-976, 833-920, 842-739-741-973-3770, 100. So here is our green AB. And I'm not sure, I feel like it comes off a lot brighter of a green in the camera right now, but it's really more of like an army green, or it's a more natural green color if you've never seen this one before. 3857-919-738, 3722-138. So here is our blue AB, our fourth and final one. 351-3816-3706, 772-922-924-155, 3078-386-5-469-791-6033, 6014-3685-3837, 317, 3826, 445. So just in case you are wondering, there are 37 of these smaller sized bags that won't need very much space or won't take up very much space when you are filling up your containers when you're kitting up. So there's 37 of those, but I did not count the ABs. So if you count these 3 small ABs, that would be 40 or 41. This could likely fit in one of the smaller containers. And then the other 39 to 40 would need larger or more various sizes. So, but let's go ahead and take a look at where all of the ABs go. So we are going to start with number 100, the green AB, and this is number 1 on the canvas. And it is going to be found within his jacket or his vest. I don't know what the appropriate dapper term is for the vest that he has on, but it's all within here that we see that AB. The second AB is our red AB, number 114. So we don't have very much of this one. And it's number 2 on the canvas. I immediately see it within this red kerchief in his vest. And I also see a little bit up here in the top of his hat as well. And a few within the dangly fancy balls coming off the end. And I believe that is going to be it for the second AB. Our third AB is number 131. So this is the one we have the most of, our yellowish orange AB. And it is number 3 on the canvas. So we do see that within the flower up here. We see a little bit in his beak and his lip ring. A little bit in his hat, and there is some more going through these little patches on his hat as well. And then there is also some within the beak of the crow. And we also see it in the butterfly down here, in this patch here, and there as well. And also in the head area of the butterfly. And finally, our last AB is number 138, the blue, and that is going to be number 4 on our canvas. There is not very much of this one either, and I can pretty much guess where that's going to be because there's not a lot of blue on this canvas, and it is just going to be within his eye. And I really don't think that I see it anywhere else. So that is Nigel. I am, like I said, I am really excited about Nigel, and I am looking forward to completing him, and I think it's going to go really quickly. I feel like the ABs really do highlight the most important parts on this piece, and that the background is, you know, we want Nigel to stand out, so I don't really feel like this one needs a lot of extra enhancements. Yeah, all right, great. Here's Nigel. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like. If you would like to see more of my content as I create it, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.